Ben Affleck looked to be in great spirits while grabbing a fast food meal delivery on Saturday, days after his estranged wife Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce. The Argo director, 52, flashed a bright smile as he carried food and drinks from Jack in the Box to his Brentwood rental home, opting to spend his weekend indoors. The actor, who was recently linked to Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s daughter, Kathleen Kick Kennedy, 36, rocked a blue Nirvana t-shirt that showed off his muscles. He completed the casual look with a pair of blue jeans and sneakers. It comes following news that Lopez, 55, is relieved after taking the official step to end her marriage to Affleck on the 2-year anniversary of their Georgia wedding. Amid the news of his divorce, Ben has reportedly been spotted hanging out with RFK Jr.'s daughter Kick in recent weeks. He previously enjoyed a brief fling with Kick before he rekindled his relationship with now estranged wife Lopez, sources have revealed. Insiders have revealed to DailyMail.com that Kick and Ben are enjoying spending time together, but the writer is remaining tight-lipped about their connection because she doesn't want to be seen as a mistress. Ben and Kick had a fling before he got back together with J.Lo, the source began. They met because Ben is from Boston, and when you live in Boston, the Kennedy family is royalty. The insider continued, so when he started hanging out with Kick, he legit thought that he had landed into the Kennedy family. But she was too young and not ready for anything serious. The source stressed that the pair's romance did not ever overlap with the actor's rekindled relationship with Jennifer. They didn't have any affair during his marriage, but it is interesting to Kick's friends that as soon as this divorce happened, all of a sudden Ben is hanging out with an old hookup whose family he sees as royalty. As for how Kick views the actor, the insider stated she thinks that he is intelligent and very much her style, but is being incredibly tight-lipped because she does not want to be seen as a mistress. She is not a mistress. She is nothing like J.Lo and likes to keep her private life private. The source explained that Kick isn't wasting much time worrying about how Jennifer might feel about Ben's decision to reconnect, as they added Kick is fond of Ben, and she does not care what J.Lo thinks honestly. When they started hanging out, he and J.Lo were separated. He made this very clear with her. J.Lo listing their separation as April only confirmed this. The source continued they are both taking it day by day, but so far she is enjoying spending time with him. They hang out at Beverly Hills Hotel because it offers a level of privacy to celebs that nowhere else does. The fact that people say she looks like Jen Garner is flattering to her, as she thinks Jen is beautiful. Meanwhile, a second source confirmed that the pair are simply getting to know each other better, as they stated Ben has been spending time with Kick, but there is nothing there yet. They are friends and enjoy hanging with each other, and it is true that she really doesn't have any thoughts about what J.Lo would think of her spending time with Ben. He's a great guy and they are getting to know each other. Meanwhile, Lopez is doing as well as she can, even though she didn't want a divorce from the actor, a source told People on Monday. It's been incredibly difficult for her that Ben chose to pull away from their marriage and move on with his life, leaving her behind, the insider shared. She didn't want a divorce. She wanted to figure things out. They love each other. Jennifer is not the type to just give up. It's been almost torture for her to wait around. After filing for divorce, she seems relieved, the source shared. Her family and friends agree that it was the right decision. She's surrounded by a lot of love and support. She'll be fine. She's strong and always comes out on top. Notably, Jennifer filed the divorce paperwork herself, and she did not have an attorney listed as representing her, though she may have an attorney listed in the future. She cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the divorce filing. Although she was the one to file, and Ben appears to have opted not to do so, U.S. Weekly reported on Friday that he was allegedly well aware of her plans. According to an insider, the estranged couple had already agreed to these terms before she filed. They said the two had gone through all the details of the filing in advance, describe it as a planned event, rather than a filing designed to take Ben by surprise. J.Lo finally pulled the trigger because that was their agreement that she would file, and she was the one who ultimately made the decision, the source added. The reporting is largely in line with the couple's decision to fake a healthy marriage for months with occasional public outings together, despite having already split behind the scenes. The source noted that both parties came in with significant assets of their own, so they allegedly don't plan to fight over their wealth, leaving their massive Beverly Hills mansion as their only significant shared property that needs to be sold off. Accordingly, Jennifer requested no spousal support from her ex, and she asked the court to deny it for Ben. She listed the date of their separation as April 26th. Jennifer and Ben were married in an intimate ceremony on July 16, 2022, but they later tied the knot a second time for family and friend at Ben's estate in South Carolina on August 20th, 2022, 2 years to the day before she filed for divorce. They first got engaged at the end of 2002, but broke it off a year later before calling quits on their relationship for good in 2004.